I'm Barbara, and you're on Barbara Sews. I just put up a video about my Hobby Lobby experience and what I bought there. And go check that out if you've not watched that. I was going to do two together, but then I thought, you know what, I'm going to do it separate. And that way a person can choose whatever they want to look at, if they want to look at it. Please put a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. But yeah, here's my JoAnn haul now. I say haul, I don't always use that word because to me a haul would be a bunch of fabric. And I guess it's just to show, I don't know, my fabric. But yeah, the day that I went, several days ago, they had a sale on Simplicity Patterns, $1.99. When I went in there, of course, I did not know they were having the sale. And I ended up only buying two patterns. The one pattern I just showed you on the Hobby Lobby sale, because I was looking to making this skirt. But this is Simplicity S9750. It's a really cute skirt. And I love how this folds over here and you top stitch that down around. It gives it a really cute effect. But that's one of the patterns I bought that day for $1.99. The next one that I bought is a Simplicity 9816. It's actually a 70s type pattern. I remember how I would probably have dressed like this in the 70s. But I think it is so cute. Here's the original pattern, supposedly, when it first came out. What was the price on it then? It doesn't say. But if you've been sewing any time at all, you do notice the way that a pattern was put together. Because years ago, you only got one size on a pattern. Or you got a size supposedly that would fit anybody. It is broken down now to different sizes within a pattern, and you can have a choice, which is really good because patterns can become expensive if you buy them apart from the sale. And you want to be able to get more than one usage out of your pattern if possible. But this is so cute. On the back of it is the drawings, and here, you know, we have a tier that's sewn, a tier that's sewn, and then they've got a band, but you don't have to put a band or anything like that around the skirt at all. There was another pattern I was going to buy the same day I bought these two, and I changed my mind because the skirt, you see how the band is actually right here at the top? It actually hits across her backside at the hip area. This band, and truthfully, I didn't even really notice it on this pattern, and I think it's because this would be the choice I would make it if and when I made this. But the other pattern as well had a seam, or the tier that was sewn. Here it's sewn, and then here it's sewn, and then you get your elastic waist. It also hit right across the backside area, the hip. And I just changed my mind at the counter when I saw that. I told the guy, you know what, changed my mind. And I didn't buy it for that reason. You are either going to look okay, fine, great, whatever adjectives you want, or you're going to look terrible. Because this is an accent point where one of your biggest areas is. And so some people maybe never thought about that before, but I have bought skirts, jean skirts, one of those, and when you get it on, it is tight right here. You have to be slender. Now this goes up to an extra large, so you can sew this and give that an account, obviously. But you have to be careful of that being right there on your hip area. I just find that for me, maybe you don't have an issue with that. Maybe you've never really thought about it. Maybe it's not been a problem. But I find that it has been bothersome to me, and I've had issues. So that might be something you might think about. But yeah, this is the second pattern that I bought. And only because I have hundreds of patterns. I need no more patterns. I actually just got rid of about 80 patterns. I tried to sell them on my platform, but nobody wanted to buy them. I think it's because of the postage. I mean, it can run into some money if what you're selling is weighty. I mean, that's just a reality of when we want something, we have to be willing to pay the postage. And it just got to where I thought, you know what, I'm just going to give these away. So that's what I did. I just took them to the thrift store. So somebody is getting some really nice patterns. By now, they're probably sold, I don't know where. But here in our area, I don't know what they are there, but at thrift stores, patterns run from 29 cents or to 50 cents each. and maybe even $1 if it's up-to-date pattern and it's never been used or anything like that. And the patterns I did actually drop off were 90% not used. So I didn't need a lot of patterns. So I only got these 2. Also at JoAnn's, they were having a sale on their premium cottons. And I got for $3.99. Oh, these, wait a minute. These were doorbusters. Yeah. These, is this the calico or the, let me see if it says, this was the calico. They had the calico on sale, and I got it for $3.99 a yard. I think that's what it was. I don't think it was as low as $2.99. I think it was $3.99 a yard. Let me look and see what it was. You know what? It must have been, because it says right here, the patterns are $1.99. You know what? I think it was $5 a sale. Normally they were $15 a yard. Yeah, that's it. So I got them $5 a yard. My stuff is all falling down here. I'm sorry. I'm kicking it with my feet. It was $5 a yard, and I ended up getting 3 yards. Like I've said before in my videos, that you have to have at least 3 yards if you want any substance at all in your garment. And I like full-skirted dresses. I like vintage style dresses. I like layered dresses. And it takes at least 3 yards or more. And even after 3 yards, sometimes I'll find a pattern I want to make, and I think, oh man, I need about another yard to make this. And so, you know, it would be easier if you had a pattern in mind already, and you know this is what you want to make. Then you can go and get all the fabric and everything. But in my case, I go shopping and I find the fabric I want, and I think, wow, that's beautiful. That'd make a beautiful this or beautiful that. And then I get home and I don't have the fabric. So that's happened too. So as a sewer, you've been through it all. But let me show you this fabric. It is so beautiful. Little flowers. They're purple and pink and red. And you got the little green leaves with the white colorway. But I got 3 yards of this. So this was about 15. What was it? It was $5 a yard. So that was $15 for this fabric. Wow. It's lovely though. And it would make a great full skirted dress for the spring. I don't have a dress in mind. I actually do have a dress in mind. But I already own 4 or 5 dresses of that same pattern because I love that dress so much. But I have so many patterns. I need to go through and search out a pattern. And I'll come and I'll give you a video on that and let you see what I'm making. But I have this fabric here, a beautiful fabric for fall, for spring, summer. Okay, and I got that at JoAnn's, and that's when they had their sale. They have a book that comes out if you have their app, and if you have written up, what is the proper word? You've applied for their little pamphlet that they send out monthly. I get that in the mail, and that's how I heard about their premium cotton calico was going to be on sale. It was for a doorbuster, probably the lowest that means that it will ever be. And because going from 15 a yard to 5 a yard is quite a discount. And so I got that. And then the next color I got, it's so beautiful. Look at this blue. There's 3 yards here too, so this was another 15, 5 a yard. But it's got the prettiest little blue flowers on it with the little green vines and the white colorway backing. But this too would make a beautiful spring, summer dress. And it's so cute. But yeah, so I got, these were the only 2 pieces of fabric that I bought. I mean, there were other pieces, and as it was, it took me a while to decide which ones I wanted because I liked them all. But yeah, so I haven't decided what I'm going to make yet with that. I'm going to, first thing I'm going to do is, before I even get into cutting out a pattern and cutting out the fabric, is I'm going to make sure that I get my buttons sewn on here. So this will be all finished, no loose ends. And then I have 2 garments of dresses that I have that are really long. So I'm going to cut them off and I'm going to hem them. And then I'll bring and show you what those are. And then after I do that video, then I'll come back and I'll show you my plans of what I'm going to sew with my new fabric. But that's it. And I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me show you the 2 pages that I tore out of my booklet. I got a new book today. And if you're not on the mailing list, you should try and get this. But it starts February the 29th. That's Thursday. And it goes through March the 17th. And that's their in-store online sale. Let's see. Yeah, it goes up here. It's probably backwards to you. Is there a sale that's coming? What I really want is their doorbuster sale right here. Let me see that. Okay, stop. Wipe away what I just said. That's not true. That's for these here in front. This is what I'm getting on the back page. Thursday, still Thursday, but it only goes through March 2nd. They have all these doorbusters. And last time I was there and I bought this other stuff, they did not have their, well, they did have their novelty fabric on discount, but I think it was only like 40% off maybe. I can't exactly remember what it was. But it goes from the regular price of $10 to $20. It's going to be $4.99 a yard. And it's for their novelty prints. I think it's beautiful with a butterfly. And that may not be the one that I purchase, but I love all the prints that they have and the ones for summer. And so I am for sure, this is for the calico and the novelty prints. So so this fabric here, which is calico, it will be on sale Thursday through Saturday, March 2nd for $5 a yard, okay? And I'm telling you that. Many of you already know this because you get this pamphlet and you keep ahead. But many of you maybe do not. So you might go in there and check on those days if you're interested. And there's a whole bunch of stuff on sale. But that's the item I'm really interested in. And so, yeah, so hurry on in. Now, also, on that same day, they're going to have their pattern sale. And I'm going to give you those dates right now. Thursday, February the 29th, that's next week, through Sunday, March the 3rd, they're going to have their McCall patterns on sale, $1.99. Then Thursday, Sunday, through Sunday, March 7th through the 10th, they're going to have their Butterick for $1.99 and their Vogue for $5.99. And then the last one is for Simplicity. Actually, they just had that sale. That's why I got these. It is Thursday through Sunday, the 14th through the 17th of March. And that'll be $1.99 Simplicity. So that's the rundown of the patterns if you're interested in that. But yeah, when I go see about this fabric, I'm going to go see. And hopefully there'll be some McCalls and maybe a couple. Excuse me, I don't know what started that. I have bought so many patterns, I really don't need any of these patterns. Because I'll never in a lifetime use what I have. So when I do go look, I'm very picky. And I don't buy stuff that I recognize. So there's not always a lot of new patterns out there. I noticed in Simplicity there was a few new ones that I had not seen before. I did not recognize. I did not read them to find out when they came out. This one here looked pretty new to me. This pattern here I just bought, Simplicity. It came out in, well, I'll tell you if I see. Oh, last year, 2023. I knew I had not seen this one. And there'll be some like that there. But, of course, I don't buy just to buy if I don't like them. I don't think there's even a chance of making them. I don't. But, yeah, so I'll probably get a couple of those too. And I'll bring you that video, of course, when I get that fabric. But until then, I hope all of you have a great rest of your weekend. And I will get back with you and show you what I'm doing with my fabric. And I thank you so much for watching. Please put a thumbs up. God bless.